of the county. It brings everybody together, regardless of political or religious differences. They put all of those aside, and they support the law for the county. Takes the center stage, and everybody wants to see their county being better, regardless of who is in power or who is in leadership. They only want to see the best for their county, and that's exactly what this county meet has been bringing. So yes, it's all set to be a really huge night, a historic one, where the two counties determined to write history for themselves, and they are really aware that this is going to be a new chapter in the history book for either of them here tonight.
And those of you following us, you can go and take the supplement Gary. It's one of those most talked about Gary right now in the country. Very nice. They have a nice taste, sugar, mix of milk. You can do a trial of the supplement Gary. But here's it, the full 90 minutes of the grand final will soon start, and we're going to bring you play by play. It's going to right here, and all you need to do is to comment, get to the TV, and enjoy the club pages of happening.
Yeah, I can tell you it's a fascinating night here tonight, and KMTV, we are really ready to take you through the night exclusively, explosively, and in a very fascinating and enjoyable fashion. You can't afford to miss any bit of the action here tonight. It's really a big night. The SKD Stadium is already charged, so we are here to drive you through the final. Just stay with us, don't go anywhere. I want to say thanks to all of our partners who have made it very possible for us to come to you with this broadcast. So this is KMTV Liberia, your very best, your number one, and stay with us.
Yeah.
Shortly we will go into the big show on the big night in Beansville City.
And for our Facebook, we bring you free comments for our Facebook and free petition. Shortly, so stay with us.
I think we'll do that during the game.
Yeah.
Stay with us.
We are receiving signals and saying Nimba and Black Group, they got together, beautiful combination. I mean, unity response. We got to beat it up again. And they are here together. And we are ready. Here is my son of the national anthem. We are receiving sickness. DJ Kari will be presenting football, 2 footballs. Toby James. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to announce the rather of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Liberia, President Joseph Nimba County. Please, the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, General Bako. Oh, Mr. President Bako. We are going to get ready for the national anthem. As soon as the chair is also here. Right after the president, right after the handshake, the opening DJ Kari will be presenting 2 footballs to the 2 sports.
Many thanks to all of you who've been following us. And those of you from the southeastern part of Liberia, I'd like to say welcome. A beautiful and colorful movement here at the Samuel Kayando Sports Stadium, enjoying the beauty of the National County Sports Meet, our art, the culture of our country. The President of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency President Joseph Imam Boakai, will do the official kickoff for this grand final of this year National County Sports Meet. Last edition of the National County Sports Meet grand final, at the same page, the President did the kickoff, and this year he is also here, and he is the head of all sporting activity in the country. He's also here with the Minister of Youth and Sports, Janga Ko, and other top officials from the executive. So those of you following us on Sycon, following us on our Facebook page and our Sycon at home, can also switch to channel 3 and then get this broadcast. But this is KMTV Liberia, one of Liberia's most talked about television platform. We are making sure that we capture all of the happenings from the main page where the president of the Republic of Liberia is. A beautiful handshake with the both teams. The president will now set up to do the kickoff for this edition. And the both team within a minute go to a 90-minute clash. That's the beauty of the National County Sports Meet. And this is the 2025-2026 edition of it. What a beautiful movement here. Here goes the national anthem of the Republic of Liberia.
And so, folks, it is a night that history is demanding a new chapter. Two giants collide for ultimate glory. Six-time royalty. Nimba versus five times conquerors. Grand Crew County. This is tradition challenging ambition. This is a National County Sports Meet asking one final question. Who truly rules Liberia? Will it be Nimba County proving their supremacy yet again, or Grand Crew showing their resilience? History holds its breath. It is a final bringing together two counties, but the entire nation stands on its feet, waiting to see which one of these sides will end the night on a glorious note. A big night, history on the line. It is the fight for pride and glory. Good evening, wherever you are, welcome right here. We are coming to you live from the heart of Liberian football, the Samuel Cardo Sports Complex, on one of its biggest nights. Bringing you the live, that's the grand final of the 2025-26 National County Sports Meet. One big night, one final, one big fight. So His Excellency Joseph Nimba County is right here to do the kick-off of this all-important match. The Samarkand Sports Complex becomes the scene of ultimate attraction tonight. Not just for these two counties, but for the entire nation. They met here 6 years ago in a night that ended on a chaotic note, with Nimba County abandoning the match midway into the second period. These two counties are not having any more of these players that participated in the final 6 years ago. Rufus Kennedy scored from the penalty spot, moving towards the end of the first half to give Grand Crew County a lead, but the match was being abandoned 10 minutes after recess, when referee Hassan Konen gave another penalty opportunity to Grand Crew County after Emmanuel Pay was brought down by Derek Ware in the Nimba County's penalty area. A decision from the match official at the time that Nimba County argued. But it's a big night, another night to see Grand Crew and Nimba clashing right here at the Samarkand Sports Complex.
And this is a beautiful movement, Nathaniel. Seeing Samarkand Sports Stadium is in a quarter full and in a joyous mood. Seeing the crowd, and the beauty of the pitch is all about the National County Sports.
Both counties arriving here after very strong performance in their respective semi-final outings. It was 5-1 win for Nimba County against Margibi, and also a comfortable 3-0 victory for Nimba County. That's a Grand Crew against Grand Cape Mount County. This is their 11th final. Nimba County, they won 6 and lost 4 of the last 10 finals in the competition. Only Montserrado County, with 4 defeats in the final, have lost more finals. That's 5 defeats in the final, have lost more finals than Nimba County. Grand Crew County have a 100% record in the final. They have been on the big stage on 5 previous editions, and they have emerged victorious on each of those occasions, including the last one they won 6 years ago against Nimba County. This is Ezekiel Leno finding Prince Lynch. Lynch could not keep it. Now comes in Mohamed Keita. Interestingly, we have 2 Mohamed Keita on the pitch tonight. One from Grand Crew County and another from Nimba County. Nimba County's Mohamed Keita is wearing number 17 shirt, whilst Mohamed Keita of Grand Crew is wearing number 3 jersey. Ezekiel Vani taking it away from Makofa. Foul committed by Kofa against Vani. 3 years ago, Ezekiel Vani was here in the county final, his first. He was with Lofa County against Nimba, where they lost that final on a 3-2 margin.
This is a very tight match of the both teams. Maintaining the pressure from the central cycle of the field.
The 2 counties yet to be defeated in the county meet this year. This is Ezekiel Vani putting it through for Prince Lynch. Great coming up by goalkeeper Timothy Hinnett. And there goes Grand Crew County Vasco. Now breaking it, Vani Kamara. Kamara going through a very tough scrutiny. And he could not survive that. This is Mohamed Keita for Nimba County looking to get James Tappet involved. The Tappet offside, and the pass also very far away from him.
It's a beautiful movement of football. A beautiful one.
Makofa. And Grand Crew County making an early advance as well, but Jimmy Double just came out beautifully to commit a brilliant save. I tell you, the SKD Stadium is charged. Flag waving around.
And it's a colorful movement. A very colorful one.
Already big night. History is demanding a new chapter from these two heavyweights. This is Ezekiel Leno to Abraham Johnson, back to Leno. Now looking to find Lynch. Prince Lynch couldn't get away from Emmanuel Logan, but it's still for Nimba. Now breaking the captain Josiah C. C fans Mohamed Keita. This is now Samson Bori. Nimba County the cross cam. Mabadi Johnson is left all alone. Lovely turn from Josiah C. Very beautiful. I tell you, starting on a really brilliant note. The excitement, so brilliant.
Both teams seem to be on top of this match. They both side defense playing in a cool way to maintain the pressure from the front.
Samson Bori delivers. Mohamed Keita. This is Ezekiel Vani. Now comes in Prince Lynch. To Keita, back to Lynch. Lynch goes in. And that was a lovely work from Mohamed Keita to defend for Grand Crew County.
A very excellent one.
And that was also good to work between Mohamed Keita and Prince Lynch. Bori C, lovely, beautiful run from Josiah C, looking for Abraham Johnson. James Tapper gets his first touch. It is a cross. He's looking for Prince Lynch, but it's easy for goalkeeper Timothy Hinen.
And Andrew Dennis, that was a beautiful interference by Andrew Dennis. Josiah C could take a very long shot.
Yeah, I think he did really well there, but this is Mohamed Keita now for Nimba County, getting away from Siaka Bayo. James Tapper comes in. He finds Ezekiel Vani. Lincoln Lloyd.
Oh, look at the ball. Oh, look at the ball.
Leno.
Oh, that's it. Oh, look at the ball. That's it.
The only time Nimba County have lost county final to one opponent on 2 occasions. It has happened only once. That was the 1990 final. They lost to Grand Basso and was repeated in 2014. But they've never lost to the same opponent in 2 different finals except against Grand Basso. Now can Grand Crew County, after claiming the title against Nimba County 6 years ago, can they repeat that here tonight? It is really the fight for supremacy Two very ambitious sides who understand the big stage. I tell you, it's really a big night here. A truly incredible atmosphere we are seeing here. Timothy Heenan still receiving medical care. James Tarpon, he has been to 5 county finals now. He's won 2 of his last 4 finals and going to 4 different finals with Lofa County. This is the first time he's reaching a final with another county other than Lofa in the competition, and he has always made a statement in every final. He was the most valuable player in the 2021-22 county meet, with Lofa winning that final against Montserrado County, their first ever. And in 2023, that was 3 years ago, bringing Lofa to the final again. And he won the top scorer, scoring in the final. That's lovely from Dennis to stop Mohamed Keita by the pass, finding the wrong man. Ezekiel Vani comes in now to find Ezekiel Leno. Nimba County, this is Augustine Morba. Lovely from Morba to find Josiah C, who goes to look for Mohamed Keita. It was too hard for Keita there, so it's going to be a goal kick for Grand Crew County.
Josiah CA is on the floor. And I think that this match is a very tedious one, because the both teams have a great attack and couples of fearful players.
Yeah. And this is why it's the county final. I tell you, there could not have been a better county final this year than this particular fixture. 2 very heavyweights, 2 very notable sides. Nimba seeking for a record-extending 7th title, and also to redeem themselves from the defeat suffered to Grand Crew County 6 years ago. Marco Fanny Vasco going in, the cross cams, and that was a really great one from Lincoln Lloyd, keeping a very close eyes on Vasco David. This is Morba for Nimba County fans. Bori is looking for now Johnson. Sent away by Mohamed Keita to defend for Grand Crew County. Prince Lynch could not keep it. This is Siaka Bayo. James Tapes Tuesday. He will go face to face now with Abbott White. And there is no foul. Bayo. Kofa. This is now Emmanuel Logan to find Vani Kamara. Kamara brought down, but there is no foul. This is Abraham Abadi Johnson, Ezekiel Vani. Nimba County now advancing, but it goes back from Mohamed Keita to Ezekiel Leno, and the play will be stopped with Vani Kamara on the floor. He scored 2 times against Grand Kemal County and also set up the last goal in their 3-0 victory in the semi-final back on Wednesday night right here.
He's a very fearful player, a player that the defender needs to watch. and observe a hit mood in the game. But it is good that the defense of Nimba here are up, observing those attackers from Grand Crew. So we pray and hope that the game maintain this pressure until the first 45 minutes.
Vani Kamara back up, and that is good news for Grand Crew County. He's been one of the main characters of Grand Crew's advancement in the county meet this year, playing a real huge part. Foul committed there by Abraham Johnson against Siaka Bayo. Abbott White, he's looking for Kamara. But Augustine Moba does the clearance for Nimba County. Handball now against Prince Lynch. 3 goals for him in the tournament this year. The Nimba County center forward. He did not score in 3 matches in the group stage. This is Dennis White. Kofa. So when these two sides met 6 years ago, we did not see a goal in the match until about 5 minutes until halftime, when Grand Crew had a penalty advantage after a handball committed by Emmanuel Topo, and that also saw him being booked or being expelled from the match, receiving his 2nd yellow card of that match. Quickly now, Nimba County taking it. Mohamed Keita and Abraham Johnson, but they did not coordinate it that well. But Prince Lynch has it now. Lynch struggling to keep it in play. Brilliant. He gets across now, but it's a goal kick. Josiah C. finding James Tapper. Tapper heavily tackled. Mark Kofa wins it. A Grand Crew County looking out to launch counter attack. Jimmy Double comes up quickly. And this is now Ezekiel Vani. Abraham Johnson. I tell you, really lovely play. Mohamed Keita is fouled by Vasco. This foul is committed by Vasco Jacob. Mohamed Keita, Josiah C. and the substitute goalkeeper Eric Tiawan are the only 3 remaining players in the Nimba County squad that reached the final here 3 years ago when they lifted their 6th title, defeating Lofa County. That's a long delivery from Lincoln Lloyd. And there's a foul committed there by Abraham Johnson against Abbott White.
Both teams are maintaining the pressure. And the two goalkeepers are all in the momentum to get excellent move from the various angles. They're playing page. And those of you just joining us, this is KMTV Liberia. And I would say many thanks to Supplement Gary. Supplement Gary is one of Liberia. Let's talk about Gary. I also like to remember Kekon. And that of Rockbow.
Emmanuel Logan breaking Vani. Vani with a cross. That was not really a good one, but at least there was a little bit of good effort from the Grand Crew County captain. Ezekiel Leno comes in, breaking all. Goes to Moba. This is now Abraham Johnson. James Tarpet. Back to Johnson. Double. This is Prince Lynch. A lovely work there. Mark Kofa, Snowy Gee, and it's turning away from Emmanuel Logan. James Tarpet. James Tarpet, a man who understands this competition so well. Arguably, he's now the player with most appearance in the county final. Lincoln Lloyd. Mo Keita for Nimba County. Abraham Johnson, lovely. Nimba County. He slipped away from Samson Bori, but he was really in a better position to have kept that one and keep Nimba County's pressure on as they were advancing deeper into the half of Grand Crew County.
It's the Shatta FC style player Tia Dennis, first appearance in the National County Sports Meet final.
And this is Grand Crew County making advancement. That was a great fight from Augustine Moba, and that is what we have seen from the that's the Nimba County defender, Augustine Moba. Really composed, really relaxed, and now knows when to enter into tackle, and he never just easily, miss a tackle or a target when he's going to tackle. Already keeping his eye on his ball, and that is something that is brilliant from a central defender. Lincoln Law comes in. Was looking for Prince Lynch. That was a really wonderful clearance from Andrew Dennis. Mohamed Keita. It's now for Grand Crew County. Markofa pass could not go through. James Tarpet. This is now Ezekiel Vani. He has Lincoln Law ahead of him, but he gets across. The clearance from Mohamed Keita, James Tape, Mohamed Keita. And that was really lovely from Grand Crew County. Abraham Johnson, Nimba County, keep intensifying the pressure. But that's lovely clearance. A lovely aerial challenge from Abbott White. A long throw from Samson Bori. Prince Lynch, there could be a problem there. Nearly resulted to an own goal from Andrew Dennis. And that was a lovely work. A really amazing defensive work. Grand Crew County returning to the big stage for the first time in 6 years, and that could have been a really unforgivable mistake from Jimmy Double. I think that was a really big risk taken by Jimmy Double. You don't do that with players, with a player like Vasco Jacob,
A very talented one, skillful player.
Swift.
A player that quick to swing.
Yeah. So you want to be taking a very big risk as a goalkeeper if you want to dribble past an oncoming attacker. It will only be a very big trouble you inviting upon yourself, one that you definitely are not going to forgive yourself easily, especially in a match like this. Snow Wiggy, lovely defending from Snow Wiggy to just keep it up for Grand Crew County. This is Vani, now Fanny Lloyd. Still here for Nimba County. That's a wrong pass. Pull one from Lincoln Lloyd. This is now Vani Kamara facing. And Vani! He said the wrong way. A really big defensive error from Nimba County repeatedly. Lincoln Law giving a wrong pass to Vani Kamara. And Ezekiel Leno also unable to contain Vani Kamara just when everyone thought he had already won the tackle. And Vani Kamara, Vani B. Vani, who nearly put Grand Crew in the lead, but that was a really close one from Grand Crew County to really take the front seat in this match.
And the defense of Nimba, you need to understand those passes they are making.
This is Siaka Bayo. Another big one from Ezekiel Leno. And now Vani Kamara comes in, but he was offside already. Talking about defensive error, I think we're now seeing relaxation from Ezekiel Leno, especially in his last two tackles, where he's going to recover the ball and has made really costly mistakes. I think they've just been fortunate so far. That's why there is still a blank score sheet here at the SKD, but it has been two opportunities that Grand Crew can possibly capitalize on and turn this match and take the front seat. But this is Nimba County. Lincoln Law, it goes behind James Tapper. The track comes from outside from Abadi Johnson.
And interestingly, Nathaniel, Mabani plays for Shatta. And Tia Dennis is also standing in the center for Grand Crew. It's also from Shatta FC. So the paper then we are talking Shatta matter.
Chapter 25, chapter 26. National titles for you.
This is Vani. Still here, Vani. He wins through in. Just being barricaded by Samson Bori.
We're going roughly 28 minutes. Those of you relaying this broadcast, we're going roughly 28 minutes. And the first 45 minutes of the grand final of the National County Sportsmen.
Snow Wiggy looking to deliver a very long throw. He sees wiping the ball for Tower, and Snow takes a long throw, and that should be a foul there. Yes, it is. Looking to get an overhead kick as Vani Kamara missed the ball and just getting a touch on the head of Abraham Johnson. But it is Vani who remains on the floor. I tell you, can see that Vani B. Vani did not get the expected touch, and so a free kick advantage to Nimba County, but he's still getting a medical treatment. Fantastic evening. Thanks to all of you watching us from all around the world. Honorable Amos Yene watching from all the way there in Ganta, the Chief Executive Officer of the Atlantic Guard Service, one of the very professional security service providers in Liberia, with over 500 employed staff all around the nation, serving in different areas, providing very professional security service. Augustine Moba funding Ezekiel Leno. Leno bringing Mohamed Keita, who beautifully gets away from Siaka Bayo. But Keita eventually loses possession. This is now Grand Crew. Mark Kofa is looking for Vani B. Vani, who has been heavily marked, and the possession back to Nimba. This is now the captain, Josiah C. He had no one around to support, so Grand Crew fought their way back to reclaim the possession. With Josiah C. committing a foul against Siaka Bayo.
That was a very tough tackle coming from the back, Josiah C.
Siaka Bayo from Watanga Football Club in the Liberia First Division. A really knowledgeable midfielder. This is Bayo. Fanny Ezekiel. That's Vani, sorry. Bayo, Emmanuel Logan. Face to face with Agosi Moba. Moba standing his ground very firmly. But a foul committed there as Nimba County will get a free kick from the half. I tell you, fire in this match.
And this is a real picture for final. Both counties are mounting excellent pressure The defense are working overtime, and definitely we were with the result from the first 4 to 5 minutes.
Vani, the captain of Grand Crew County, is looking to launch a long one to find Vasco Jacobs. Abraham Johnson gives the ball away cheaply. I think Abraham Johnson is still struggling to get his true identity. Lovely, Agustin Moba is then really brilliant. Mohamed Keita to Abraham Johnson. Johnson back to Keita.
Next edition of the National Counter Sports Meet, Mabani was seen wearing that's Bombing Counter.
Yep. A long cross from Samson Bori, but that was not just wall. Prince Lynch could not do anything much because it went directly towards goalkeeper Timothy Hinen, who also will not make no mistake but to just get an easier catch. History keeps knocking. Destiny is waiting. And these two counties want to write some big story here tonight for themselves. Foul committed. James Tarper, who's just disappointed with that decision from the referee.
And Nathaniel, the defense of Gwenku, there are too many experienced players there, and followed by Nimba County. So the attacker will find difficult time to just beat them and maybe get the back of the night.
So 10 minutes left to the first half, and it's still goalless on the score sheet here as we await the curtain raiser. Nimba County making an advance, but Lincoln Law is dispossessed by Vasco Jacob. Jacob could not keep it. Now Josiah C, the captain, putting on a really great fight. And James Tapper coming in, he slips. What is happening? That was really great run from the captain, Josiah C.
A very good step. And out of play, touches in this match, it seems to be very important. And all of the town spent, it seems to be very, very important. The players, the referees, everyone is on top of their game, making sure that the pressure in the game just remains as it is. But Nimba County coming too close with too many chances. But they have been stopped in a lot of tackle, followed by the boys from Grand Crew County. Today is a certain movement for sport lover in the country. A joyful time for people. And
Prince Lynch has spent a few minutes on the floor to get treated by the medic. Abbott White bringing in Mohamed Keita, Grand Crew County. This now to Nimba County, but a wrong pass from Samson Bori. Mark Kofa committing foul against Ezekiel Vani. This is now Ezekiel, that's Vani B. Vani. Lincoln Law is fouled by Emmanuel Logan. Giving free kick to Nimba County.
The first robot in my life that I heard.
A goal is going to definitely turn this stadium upside down because the fans cannot wait for the curtain raiser. Abraham Johnson, lovely. Mark Kofa looking for Vani Kamara facing Ezekiel Leno, lovely now from the Nimba County defender.
Was on very tough and a very tough tackle. Ezekiel is doing extremely well. Hitting all of the subs in Nimba defense.
I tell you, really big expectations from all across the Samarkand Sports Complex here. The supporters of the two counties coming with hope and belief. Samson Borit sending it home to Jimmy Double. Agustin Moba now here for Samson Borit. Breaking in James Tapper. Ezekiel Vani. No, that was not a decisive pass from Vani. And there will be a goal kick for Grand Crew County now. The expectation continues to rise here at the Samarkand Sports Complex. Where the history book of the National County Sportsman waits for a new chapter to be written. Vani Kamara getting away from Mohamed Keita, but he cannot go past Ezekiel Leno. And free kick comes for Ezekiel Leno, the second time in a row that Vani Kamara is committing a foul against Ezekiel Leno.
Ezekiel is doing extremely well by maintaining the pressure for him.
Yeah, I think the early two very terrible mistakes from Ezekiel Leno, he's recovered from that and he's really now putting himself in this final. We are 5 minutes away from the first half break and it's still Nimba County nil, Grand Crew County nil. A final crafted in history, delivered in glory here tonight. Samson Bori. James Topper, finding Prince Lynch. Lynch couldn't keep it.
That was a very excellent defending from that defender of Grand Crew County. The sixth-time winner of the National County Sports Meet is doing extremely well here at the grand finale of this competition.
Mark Kofa, lovely pass to find Vani Kamara. Kamara back to Kofa. Kofa beautifully getting away from Abraham Johnson. That was a lovely skill. Now comes Snow Wiggy. Grand Crew Snow strikes. And what that strike is, it was really
an excellent one.
Excellent call from Snow Wiggy. Was looking for a stunner. And that was a really fantastic effort from the Grand Crew County wingback, Snow Wiggy. He was with Magibi County in the semi-final in the last edition and finished with Magibi taking the bronze medal. Nimba County, Prince Lynch. He takes a long strike and Prince Lynch!
Nimba County!
What a strike! What a goal! Prince Lynch! What a fantastic goal to put Nimba County in the lead! centimeter in and were vulnerable. Nowhere near that one. And the deadlock has been broken. It is Prince Lynch with his fourth goal of the competition. Beautiful effort from the District 17 Academy forward, Prince Lynch. A very lovely strike, a very excellent work, and a very excellent goal.
Goalkeeper almost distant away from the ball, but that was an extraordinary one, and the goal is needed. And it's time that you score it to keep your country ahead of the other country. But it is good that Nimba is ahead because they are the higher carrier and they got to show some level of experience when it comes to the national county sports meet.
Nimba County taking the front seat in the final here with Prince Lynch getting the curtain raiser as the six-time county meet champions. Nimba County take an emphatic lead. That was a brilliant effort from Prince Lynch. But let's see what Grand Crew County can do here. That was a really fantastic one. Abraham Johnson now for Nimba County. 2 minutes have been given as the stoppage time for first half. Nimba County 1-0 up against Grand Crew Prince Lynch with a really excellent goal. Mohamed Keita brought down by Snow Wiggy. And Nimba County citizens now can never stop supporting the stadium. The roar keeps getting hotter and hotter and hotter after Prince Lynch for the six-time champions on the front foot here. I tell you, what a night it is. And it is delivering right to its expectation. Fantastic. And for the record, Grand Crew have never won against Nimba County since they win in the 2020 final. They met in April of 2022 at the group stages in Sanikoli, where Nimba emerged victorious. And their very recent meeting was back in November in a friendly match that ended 1-1. Grand Crew earlier took the lead in that match through Abraham Johnson, but Derek Dunn scored late in that match from the penalty spot after a handball committed, and that gave Nimba County a 1-0 draw result from that match. Snowwiggy launching a long one to find Vani. Vani challenged by Samson Bori. Foul committed by Samson Bori. That's Vani against Bori, sorry. Nimba County, it is really a big step forward for them.
Scoring in the first half. There goes the whistle.
And it's over in the first half. A really big first half it has been here, but we are even looking forward to a more promising second half. But it is Prince Lynch for a very superb one that separates the two sides here, with Nimba County taking an advantage to the break. It ends first half, Nimba County 1, Grand Crew County 0. And we take a break to be back.
Now your Jaja Gary then, you know, see a premium.
Always no code, no pay.
LRB Ship Express, your trusted door-to-door shipping partner from the Midwest in the USA to Liberia. LRB Ship Express is your go-to solution for fast, reliable, and affordable shipping services. Whether it's barriers, boxes, or personal items, we pick them up from right at your doors across the Midwest and deliver them straight to your loved ones in Liberia. Do you need it there quickly? Our air freight service gets your packages to Liberia in just a matter of days. Door-to-door convenience, secure and timely delivery on beautiful rates. LRB Ship Express. For more information, call cell numbers 651-500-8973 or 612-806-5896. Visit our website at www.lrbshipexpress.com. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at LRB Ship Express. Ship with LRB Ship Express, where your shipment is our priority. Contact us today and let's get it moving.
What if I told you there's a place where you can find all your favorite African dishes right here in Crystal, Minnesota? At Grateful Family African Market, we offer the best African food products, authentic and perfectly preserved. Located at 6330 Bass Lake Road, Crystal, Minnesota, our market is a paradise for food lovers. From everyday essentials and spices to the rarest delicacies, our shelves are bursting with everything you need to prepare a delicious African feast we deliver all across the United States. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram as Grateful Family Africa Market for updates and special offers. Grateful Family African Market, the heart of Africa at your table. Call us at 612-8065-896 or 7633-164-133 for more information.
2 kg premium Gary, now your Jaja Gary then, you know, see a premium.
Always no code, no pay.
LRB Ship Express, your trusted door-to-door shipping partner from the Midwest in the USA to Liberia. LRB Ship Express is your go-to solution for fast, reliable, and affordable shipping services. Whether it's barriers, boxes, or personal items, we pick them up from right at your doors across the Midwest and deliver them straight to your loved ones in Liberia. Do you need it there quickly? Our air freight service gets your packages to Liberia in just a matter of days. Door-to-door convenience, secure and timely delivery on beautiful rates. LRB Ship Express. For more information, call cell numbers 651-500-8973 or 612-806-5896. Visit our website at www.lrbshipexpress.com. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at LRB Ship Express. Ship with LRB Ship Express, where your shipment is our priority. Contact us today and let's get it moving.
if I told you there's a place where you can find all your favorite African dishes right here in Crystal, Minnesota? At Grateful Family African Market, we offer the best African food products, authentic and perfectly preserved. Located at 6330 Bass Lake Road, Crystal, Minnesota, our market is a paradise for food lovers. From everyday essentials and spices to the rarest delicacies, our shelves are bursting with everything you need to prepare a delicious African feast we deliver all across the United States. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram as Grateful Family Africa Market for updates and special offers. Grateful Family African Market, the heart of Africa at your table. Call us at 612-8065-896 or 7633164133 for more information.
For decades, Liberia's education system struggled under the weight of conflict. Underinvestment and broken structures, classrooms once known for excellence lost their shine, and too many children were left behind, unable to read, write, or count at the level their futures demand. However, there is a new chapter unfolding in Liberia, a chapter shaped by President Joseph Boakar's commitment to rebuild the nation through education. His agenda places learning at the center of national renewal, recognizing that no country can rise above the quality of its schools. President Boakar's vision calls for restoring dignity, quality, and opportunity in every classroom, ensuring that the promise of Liberia's children becomes the foundation of Liberia's development.
The need was there. It was apparent. The data is there. And if we're going to develop any nation, we cannot disregard education. So the data that spoke to learning outcomes was one of the selling factors.
In communities across Liberia, classrooms are overcrowded. Teachers lack structural tools. Early grade instruction struggles without consistent materials. Leadership and supervision systems need strengthening. Liberia needed a bold, system-wide solution, and that solution has come.
Excel, we rise, we learn, we lead, building the future that we need, with books in our hands and dreams to chase, education lifting every place. Excel, together we achieve, stronger than ever when we believe, for Liberia's children loud and clear, the future's bright, the future.
LRB Ship Express, your trusted door-to-door shipping partner from the Midwest in the USA to Liberia. LRB Ship Express is your go-to solution for fast, reliable, and affordable shipping services. Whether it's barriers, boxes, or personal items, we pick them up from right at your doors across the Midwest and deliver them straight to your loved ones in Liberia. Do you need it there quickly? Our air freight service gets your packages to Liberia in just a matter of days. Door-to-door convenience, secure and timely delivery, unbeatable rates. LRB Ship Express. For more information, call cell numbers 651-500-8973 or 612-806-5896. Visit our website at www.lrbshipexpress.com. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at LRB Ship Express. Ship with LRB Ship Express, where your shipment is our priority. Contact us today and let's get it moving.
My fellow Liberians, once again, the season has come when the heartbeat of our nation grows stronger, when sons and daughters from every county, every community, and every corner of our society gather under one flag to celebrate the National County Sport Meet. For decades, this meet has been more than a tournament. It has been a powerful expression of who we are: one people, one nation, one destiny. This event is not only a display of skill, courage, and sportsmanship. It is a living testimony that no matter our politics, tribe, faith, or background, we are forever tied together by a love for Liberia that no rivalry can break and no difference can weaken. As we cheer for our teams and rise with every goal, point, and victory, let us remember that sports may separate winners from runner-up, but a true victory belongs to all Liberians when we choose peace over conflict, unity over division, and patriotism over personal interests. From the peaceful waters of the Blue Lake to the bright horizon of Kipamas, from the mighty mountains of Nimba to the steadfast coastline of Grand Coup, from Lofa to Maryland, from Maserati to Sino, and across every village and town. I say to every Liberian, let your heart beat for Liberia. Let your actions honor Liberia. Let your voice lift Liberia. Let this game strengthen the bonds between us. Let them help us heal old wounds, rise above past disagreements, and walk boldly into a future where our nation stands tall, respected, and united among the nations of the world. On the field, one county lifts the trophy, but the greatest trophy of all is the peace, dignity, and togetherness we build as one people. Together, hand in hand, heart to heart, we can lift this country higher than ever before. Thank you, and may God richly bless the Republic of Liberia. I am the original countryman.
And so, we don't care for now. The man that walk behind the same, what shot is happening? There is change in the country. He's not to show that everything is in place. And everything is intact professionally. I see Nimba County. I see Nimba County. And great Mr. inside. There's so much great bookings. There's so much great bookings. LB DJ Karen represent the two footballs. The youngest artist in our country right now is just 8 years old. He just won the award last night. The artist to watch for. Oh, he's doing a great job. The beautiful Captain song is Out of the League is real. His name is Jay Pollen. 8 years old, aka Liberia DJ Khaled. Right? He's my boy. He's my boy. Let's go here. His father is the strongest supporter. Jeff, Paul, he's supporting the son. His father is supporting the son. And so, for the love of game, here we contributed just a bit. Presenting 2 photos to the 2 contestants, 10 minutes, grand finale.
And so, welcome back here at the Samuel Canado Sports Complex.
And so we will
45 minutes stands between destiny and despair.
as it presents
Nimba County coming back from the break
the 2 photos
with a crucial lead, but just a slim margin,
of the 2 characters.
as Grand Crew push the urgency as they hope that they can still turn this match around. It's still a long way to go. A big half that promises to be entertaining. Of course, we've seen a lot of that in the first period. No changes yet for both sides. Prince Lynch goal separates the side. Nimba County looking to build up on that. Grand Crew looking to push from behind. It will be the first time that Grand Crew County are losing a grand final match ever in their history. They've never lost a final match in their previous 5. And the second half gets on the way. Grand Crew are kicking from right to left. Nimba County defending the post from the left side and attacking towards the right hand side here at the SKD Stadium, dressed in blue all over. Josiah C making a run. C still going in. C brought down what is said. And the referee puts to the spot. Big advantage for Nimba County. I tell you, the referee giving an advantage to Nimba County. They can now double the lead here to make it 2-0. And it is really going to be a big advantage for Nimba County as they continue to push closer to glory. Nimba County have the chance now to double the lead after Captain Josiah C was knocked down in the box. And the referee felt very convinced about that and has given this advantage to Nimba County. "45 minutes starting on a dramatic foot, but it is Nimba County who have the advantage to extend the gap of this match to go 2-0 up against Grand Crew County. Mohamed Keita will take this kick. The Shatter FC attacker Mohamed Keita, he has the chance to double the lead for Nimba County here. From 12 yards, goalkeeper Timothy Heenan. Can he keep the hope alive for Grand Crew County? Mohamed Keita, can he open up the gap for Nimba County? This is where composure and excellence will have to come together. Mohamed Keita needs composure Timothy Heenan needs excellence if he must do anything. Keita marching slowly. Keita! Nimba County extend the lead. And they now go 2-0 up. Mohamed Keita scoring for 12 yards to make it 2-0 for Nimba County. It is now a mountain to climb for Grand Crew County. Nimba County have never dashed a 2-0 lead ever in a county final, and they now lead Grand Crew 2 goals to nothing here. Mohamed Keita putting his name on the score sheet from 12 yards to make it 2-0 for Nimba County. It is now becoming a near reality, but it is far from being over. Still plenty of minutes in this match. Nimba County 2-0, the lead here against Grand Crew County. It is really a night of reckoning. They can't afford a repeat of the 2020 scenario. And Nimba County stepping up bigly. They lead 2-0 here against Grand Crew County. And that is a really big step and a wide gap in this final match.
Excellent one for the Shatta FC player.
This is Vanny coming in. Vanny strikes! Wow. Looking to put one back swiftly from the Grand Crew captain. James Toppet. Prince Lynch is ahead, but he's offside. This is really going to be a big revenge for Nimba County. It is going to be a record-extending 7th title for the Mountain Conquerors here against the Crew Boys. But this match is very far from being over. Mohamed Keita. There's a foul by Mohamed Keita against Mohamed Keita. Interesting.
To Keita.
Yeah, Mohamed Keita committing a foul against Mohamed Keita.
One play for Nimba.
But the advantage goes to the Mohamed Keita of Grand Crew. Agustin Moba, well composed, defending like they have built their defensive roadblock like they've used the rock from on top of the Nimba Mountains. It's really been a difficult task for Grand Crew County to break through this defensive line. It's been ruthless and robust. It is going to be a truly awesome night. Grand Crew County. It is only 7 minutes in the second half, so still a lot to play for here. Grand Crew find themselves trailing by 2-0 here. And they are quite aware that this is a really big advantage and a heavy challenge now for them. the Nimba County head coach, Mamadou Sharif. He was the deputy coach in the 2020 final here when Grand Crew won against Nimba. So it's really going to be a night of relief. Vasco Jacob, but again, Augustine Moba just doing what he has been doing in this tournament. Excellent defending. Well composed. He's being really steadfast. Augustine Moba, a very possible candidate for the best defender of the tournament. And it's going to be a deserving one for him. We have seen a rock solid defending from him. Augustine Moba again standing there for Nimba.
Nimba County on top of the score, 2 goals ahead of Grand Crew. Nimba County sends a long one.
Samson Bori with a cross, punch away by Tumete Hinen. Great one from the Grand Crew County goalkeeper. Mark Kofa getting away from Ezekiel Vani. It was a foul, but the advantage still here. Emmanuel Logan breaking in Siaka Bayo, who now scratches it for Mohamed Keita. Oh, wrong pass from Mark Kofa. Could be trouble here. And that's wonderful from Andrew Dennis. Wrong pass from Dennis. James Tapper face to face with Kofa. Josiah C with a cross. Mohamed Keita arriving. That was brilliant from Mohamed Keita to just stay in the way for Grand Crew County to stop a man he bears the same first surname we here. Ezekiel Vani, brilliant. Nimba County really in charge of these proceedings now. That's a foul committed there by Prince Lynch.
Changes.
So Grand Crew County looking to make 2 very quick changes. The substitutions that they look to build up on in this match. We have on the line Prince David. He came on from the bench in their first quarterfinals match here, Prince David, and scored the second goal of the match. Mark Kofa comes off, and Vasco Jacob comes off as well. Those are the 2 substitutions, and breaking on Prince David, and as well as the man wearing the number 8 shirt, Rati Waller. He's also scored the 3rd goal in the semi-final. They are 3-0 victory in the semi-final, also coming from the bench. So those are substitutions that can potentially make a very huge contribution and alter the result of this match as it is.
Okay. Is one of our sponsors.
Rati Waller coming on, as well as Prince David coming on. The coach Emmanuel Keke standing on the touchline with his longtime friend Mohammed, that's Mamadi Sharif, really close friend. But tonight the friendship turns to 4.
A very heavy tackle for Grand Crew.
So 7 matches for Nimba County. competition this year. They've won 5 of them and drawn 2.
The kick will be taken by Snow Wiki.
Grand Crew, this is the first time they are conceding 2 goals in the county this year ever since the opening match against Maryland County, where they drew that match 2-2 on the score sheet that evening or afternoon at the Abbott White Stadium there in Maryland County. Snow Wiggy with a great delivery, and Grand Crew County coming close, making a penalty appeal, but the referee has no interest in that. Nimba County on the other end putting an attack. Prince Lynch, the flag goes up.
We would like to recognize our sponsors. Zan Dr. Morika T is one of our sponsors. You will highly recognize.
This is Vani B. Vani,
Getting into sports.
challenged by Ezekiel Vani. Siaka, but that's Prince David getting his first touch. But Nimba County gets it back. This is Abraham Johnson sending it back home to Ezekiel Leno. Really been impressive now. Agustin Moba brilliantly getting away from Vani. A long pass to find Abraham Johnson, but he could not keep it. Keita here. Josiah C. Having a lot of space, looking to find Samson Bori. But he could not get it. That's actually James Tapper. And we have really not seen James Tapper exploding in this final like he's done in his previous 4 finals in the county this year. The county history. Siaka Bayo, Grand Crew. The pass could not reach Mohamed Keita. This is now Emmanuel Logan. Prince David. That's lovely. Now comes Vani Kamara. Who is struck? Brilliant from Kamara, but could not really find the targeted destination.
Was very distant. A very distant one.
Prince David, really brilliant player. Talking about substitute making impact. And we've seen that from Prince David in the competition this year when he came off the bench in the quarterfinals match against Grand Bassa County, scoring the second goal in their 2-0 victory. And Rati Waller, also who just came off the bench in the semi-final and scored the 3rd goal when they won 3-0. It's going to be a special tribute to their fallen senator, the late Prince Johnson. He was laid to rest on this day last year after his really shocking demise. Mohamed Keita wins it. Sandwiched, foul committed. Free kick comes from Mohamed Keita and Nimba County. Grand Crew County 100% record in the final is at stake tonight as they trailed Nimba County by 2-0 here.
And last year at the same playing page, it was Grange who went against Lofa and they were defeated.
This is Vani Kamara. Dispossessed now. Ezekiel Vani comes into action for Nimba County, but a pass could not reach James Topper. Lincoln Law, lovely clearance. That's the Nimba County coach, Mamadi Sharif. Vani is brought down by Prince Lynch. Rati, Fanny Snowigi. Siaka Bayo comes in looking for Vani B. Vani, but Ezekiel Leno comes in the way for Nimba County. Eventually foul committed and the free kick for Nimba County. The bench of Nimba well loaded. Young stars lock up on the bench, but the Nimba County head coach, Mamadi Sharif, is not still making any new introduction. James Tapper going face to face with Ezekiel. That's no we get across from Tapper. But he's still there in the half of Grand Crew. Eventually clear away. Emmanuel Logan breaking in Siaka Bayo. Ezekiel, that's Agustin Moba intercepts. This is now Ezekiel Vani. Ezekiel Leno. Long one for Lincoln Lloyd. Nimba County coming again. This time Timothy Hine comes off to get that one. Grand Crew keep pushing. And Nimba County defense continue to stand very strong and tall at the Nimba Mountain. Unmovable, unshakable, unbreakable. But Grand Crew continue to explore different methods to break this defense. Jimmy Dobo, the goalkeeper, he's not really been trusted that much in this match. And it's all thanks to a solid defense built ahead of him. Ezekiel Vani, now finding Josiah C., the captain. Josiah C., Prince Lynch. It's a goal kick now for Grand Crew County. At least that pressure can be reduced a little bit. 25 minutes left to play. Snowigi comes in for Grand Crew, looking to put on Vani, but the effort on the pass was just too strong.
Those of you following us, and this is KMTV Liberia, and Nimba County is on top 2. The boys of Grand Crew, who are still finding means to check the night of Nimba County, but stay meaning to go in the remaining 45 minutes of the second half.
Emmanuel Logan, Grand Crew County Fanny Wigi now comes in. Vani Kamara dispossessed, but still back for Grand Crew. Wigi to David. Tape now. Mohamed Keita challenged by Mohamed Keita, but he still slipped away. Nimba County launching this attack. Prince Lynch going in. Prince Lynch shoots. That was a good save from goalkeeper Timothy Hinen.
Taking a better position. That was a better position for the goal. And the boys of Grand Crew need to double up. need to double up the way that they will be able to maybe chuck the night of Nimba County in this match. But still a long way to go. Nimba County on top. And there are too many stops for the both team. Since it.
Grand Crew looking for that magical moment. Could be miraculous. And also going to be one of the very biggest comeback in the county final history, fighting to restore disparity. Grand Crew County, Nimba County, also having a defensive resolve, and they've really been dominating this match. That's Samson Bori. Breaking in Ezekiel Leno, Abraham Johnson. Easily he got away from Emmanuel Logan. A Grand Crew still get it back. Now breaking the captain Ezekiel. That's Vani, who will go face to face with Samson Bori. Vani with a cross, but not a better one from the Grand Crew County captain, and he is aware how devastating that is for the supporters. Grand Crew making another substitution, and this time it is going to be Mohamed Keita who is brought off, and he is being replaced here by Kelvin Fiski.
Nimba County is yet to make a change in this grand final.
And one thing we are yet to also see in this final is to see the referee showing a yellow card.
Yeah. You're being very patient with the players.
Lenient as well. Abraham Johnson looking for space here. Prince Lynch, he's offside now, and that will definitely not be any threat to the Crew boys. We're now in the final 20 minutes of this match. 20 minutes, still a very long road.
A very long road to go.
But at least Nimba County have the better side of the coin as it stands. This is Waller, and Vani looking to shoot from outside, did not get a proper touch. As the clock continues to turn, the time is beginning to whisper to Grand Crew and shout encouragement to Nimba County. Siaka Bayo for Grand Crew County. Vani B. Vani. Lovely went a big strike, but again it goes wide. The captain, Vani, he's charging from every cylinder.
And that was very distant from reality. And I put in Jimmy Double on the holiday here in this mind.
C to Leno. Johnson here to C. Kevin Fiski comes in. Vani Kamara is foul, and free kick is for Grand Crew County. Josiah C, it is his third straight year serving as the captain of Nimba County. The first year he led the county to a bronze medal against Grand Bassa County, finishing third. The second year, last year, they were eliminated in the quarterfinals And here he is tonight, just few minutes away from leading them to a fantastic glory here at the Samarkand Sports Complex. He's never played for any county in the county meet. It's always been only Nimba or no other county. Since 2021, he made his debut with Nimba County, Josiah C, and he's really making those big contributions. Josiah Zazvani forcing Jimmy Double to the best save we have seen from him throughout this match.
The
What a
boys,
free kick that was.
the boys of Grand Crew. It's
Really?
an opportunity. The attack was just in the audio slapped.
That
And-
was a really big delivery and a really great goalkeeping from
Jimmy Double.
Jimmy Double, and still keep it.
A very good one. Very, very great one for him. Jimmy Double just taste the pressure of the 90 minutes of this match.
Yeah, that was a really good test for him. Prince David fouled by Lincoln Lloyd, and Lloyd still walks away freely. The referee not showing any caution. I think the referee is really been careful how to handle this fixture. It's a fixture that any referee coming into definitely will have been really careful how to handle it, given what happened 6 years ago between these two sides here. And it's really been a great night. Snow Wiggy with the delivery is easily going towards Jimmy Double, who get a great punch there. Waller, Fanny Vanny be Vanny, back to Waller, but he could not keep it. Grand Crew are still making advancements. Siakabayo to Abbott White, run pass. Nimba County is a 2v2. James Tapper pass brilliantly intercepted by Abbott, not Abbott, but Dennis.
James Tapper, out of his mood, have been observed by the defender, those who play in defense for Grand Crew. I think the name is not screen student.
The history book is already opening as Nimba County are just very close to writing another very fresh page in the history book of the National County Sports Meet. This is the 30th final of the National County Sports Meet. And Nimba County are just moving close to lifting the title for a record 7th time. That is now going to put them 2 steps ahead of Grand Crew County with 5 crowns to their name. Wallow taking a long one, looking for Prince David. David is heavily challenged by Lloyd. Nimba County, Mohamed Keita is moving, finds James Tapper. Tapper dispossessed by Abbott White. That is clean challenge. Grand Crew County, Emmanuel Logan. Now Kelvin Fiski. Onto Rati Waller. A long one here from Fiski. He's looking for Vani Kamara. Lincoln Law, brilliant. Nimba County preparing their first substitution. It is a whole set. 3 players coming on at once. Kawe Tupie, Clarence Mann, Jusu Koli all coming on. James Tapper is one of those picked to be substituted. And he will be coming off for Kawe Tupie, the young boy from Campley, all the way there in Nimba County. He provided assist for Nimba County's 5th goal against Magibi County during the semi-final here, providing the goal for Ezekiel Vani. Abraham Abadi Johnson is being substituted to be replaced by Jusu Koli. Koli was here with Lofa County in last year's final. He's coming from the bench for Abraham Abadi Johnson. And James Tapper also coming off for Kawe Tupie. Clarence Man is being introduced for Mohamed Keita.
Nimba County, West. Nimba County, West. First changing this match for Nimba.
Grand Crew making another new introduction, breaking off Emmanuel Logan. And Logan is being replaced there as Coach Emmanuel Keke still keep the hope here. And now we have 10 minutes left to play. In this final, Nimba County still lead 2-0. Can Grand Crew County turn things around here? Watterson Khan just came on for Emmanuel Logan. Siaka Bayo. That's great from Josiah C.
Nimba County is coming closer to a 7-town championship. The boys from Nimba to secure a 7-town crown, international county sports meet, making them the hardest carrier.
It's been
right behind them will be Grand Crew, who have won it 5 times.
There's a foul committed there by Jusu Koli against Watterson Carr. A free kick for Grand Crew County. It's been a long time dream for Nimba County, but it's becoming now a near reality. But this is Grand Crew who are still not giving up. The pass blocked.
Wiki.
Nimba County. Snow Wiggy will take the throw for Grand Crew County. A long throw from Wiggy. The header is there. Jimmy Double right in time. But what is it is a corner. Very long throw from Wiggy. Grand Crew County, they still keeping the hope alive and
9 minutes to go.
looking to turn this match on its head. Fiski with the delivery. Ezekiel Leno with the header. Clarence Mann continuing from where Ezekiel Leno just stopped. And Samson Gori splashing it into the crowd. Grand Crew keeps knocking. Nimba County still standing strong. Mori now taking it away from the half of Nimba. Now 7 minutes. I tell you, Nibayans cannot wait for that full-time whistle sound here tonight, realizing that they are champions again of the National County Sports Meet, the first time in 3 years. This is one of the earliest that Nimba County have returned to the podium after winning in 1977-78. They did not lift the crown until all the way in 2010. Decades went before they saw themselves putting a hand again on this highly adored crown or coveted title. And from 2011 again, it was about 12 years after when they won it in 2022, beating Bapolu County in the final here and retaining the title in 2023. But they're right here 3 years on to lift the title. It is going to be the 7th one. Cementing their dominance. Just a little over 5 minutes plus the stoppage time. But Jimmy Double wasted time. He kept the ball for over 8 seconds, which is a new regulation, and it's going to be a corner kick advantage to Grand Crew County. And that was really brilliant. The referee, I tell you, he's been really on top of his game. The referee, he's really managed this game. Great management, game management ability from him, and has ensured a competitive exchange here tonight. Grand Crew County is still hoping. The delivery by the clearance comes from Nimba County captain Josiah C. Siaka Bayo with that track, but it is nothing sufficient to make goalkeeper Jimmy Double to panic.
5 minutes to go in the full 90 minutes of the grand final of the 2025 and 2026 National County Sports Meet. And this is the beauty of Liberian football, promoting our agriculture of our country.
Destiny at waits. Clarence Man. There is no foul. Siaka Bayo. Now breaking in, Andrew Dennis was looking for Vanny, but that was great again from Lincoln Lloyd. Ezekiel Vanny. Dispossessed. Rati Wallo. Taken away from Prince David. Josiah C. This could be some trouble coming for Grand Crew County. Still C. He goes in. The cross comes from Josiah C. And this is Samson Bari.
The boys of Nimba County still coming close.
That will have been a really incredible goal from the Nimba County fullback Samson Bori. Just to put the game to bed. And we're still here. 2 minutes. Foul committed by Kawe Tupi. Free kick for Grand Crew. Nimba County. It's been a long way coming. Grand Crew County will be losing a grand final for the very first time in their history. A big revenge for Nimba County. It is said to be. Watterson car dispossessed. Ezekiel Leno coming in action for Nimba County, taking a long one for Prince Lynch. Lynch is onside. This is car with 2PA, who opens it for Clarence Mann and has Samson Bori ahead of him. Man fans, Josiah C back to Man going in, and this is Clarence Mann still here. That was really a big chance for Nimba County and a great defending. Corner kick. We are now into the last 60 seconds of the regular time, and the Bayans are already standing on their feet across the SKD Stadium preparing for what is going to be a wide celebration across the Samarkand Sports Complex here. Josiah C. Big tournament he has had for himself. Lincoln Lloyd. Captaining Nimba to their 7th crown, and it's going to be the 3rd trophy that Josiah C is winning with Nimba County since coming to represent the county in the 2020-2021 edition. His first year, Nimba stopped just in the quarterfinals. Lovely work there from Albert White. 3 minutes is the added on time here. Nimba County are in dreamland now. The fans have already started a prelude of what we hope to see at the end of the full-time whistle here. Nimba County writing another history for themselves tonight. A story that will be told to generations. On the night they took a big revenge over Grand Crew County. On the night they extend their dominance and supremacy in the national county sportsman history. They become the first county to win 6 titles, and they are becoming the first county to win 7 titles in the national county sports meet. The Bayans can't just wait. Samson Bori, the whistle sound goes for foul against Jules Ukoli and free kick for Grand Crew. Foul committed, a handball actually from the Nimba County's captain, and substitution will come here now. And Nimba County that is Johnson coming on for Prince Lynch. A long one here. Grand Crew still looking. Maybe they could get a consolation because there is no time for anything to happen for them.
The remaining 60 seconds.
It's actually 30 seconds we're pushing towards now.
30. Nimba County to secure another championship. And this is another big movement for the people of Nimba County. and throw that counter or gumper is upside down.
And there goes the whistle! It is over in Nimba County! Our champions once again! 2-0 victory! It is the record extended 7th title for Nimba County! Showing supremacy! A big night for Nimba County! Beating Grand Crew County in the 2026 county final. And the fans have come out to celebrate. Though this is not a full time that we expect that fans will intrude the pitch, they will have to give the player the chance, and the security will have to really be on their feet now for the players' safety and protection. But it is a historic night. Nimba County finally secure this long awaited victory, a big revenge, and it's the 7th crown they have won tonight against Grand Crew County.
Dominic, the name Nimba, will be written on the National County Trophy of the 2025-2026 National County Sports Meet. Like Nathaniel said, Nimba have been added to the historical book of the National County Sports Meet, and that book, when the winner names are written there, and the name Nimba will be written 7 times, and it will be the only county in Liberia to have won the National County Sports Meet 7 times. This is the beauty of the National County Sports Meet, and this is the grand final. The interesting part of it, 2 teams go to the final, and by all means, one person must be declared as winner. That's the cyber movement of football.
And it is Nimba County's night.
The night of the boys of Nimba.
The 2-0 they've won here. A special night from the iron wall of the Nimba Mountain to the scintillating floor light here at the Samuel Carter Sports Complex. Nimba County are champions once again, and history bows tonight as Nimba County win the championship for themselves. They win it unbeaten in 8 games. They won 6 of them and they drew twice. What a run it has been for Nimba County to win their 7th title.
A great term. Nimba have been declared winner of the football category of the National County Sports Meet. The girls from Magini County, the Gibi girls, the girls from the SRC, the girls from the Jetty Trading Company there in Calcutta. It's also the winner of the kickball category. Interesting movement for both county, Magini and Nimba. Interesting movement for them.
I tell you, 2 goals, total control. Nimba County recording another remarkable history here for themselves tonight. The most successful side in the national county sports meet, Nimba County. Another supremacy shown. Big achievement, big night. And Nimba County, the trophy is heading back to sunny College City. Prince Lynch goal, Mohamed Keita took one from the spot. And it's Sule all. The full-time score, Nimba County 2, Grand Crew County 0. And Nimba are champions for the 7th time. We take a break until the coronation ceremony when we will be back here. But it's a big night, history recorded. Nimba County standing tall, but it's been a fantastic work also for Grand Crew County. They've lost a final only for the first time in their history. And now, what a tournament they have had for themselves. Their only defeat of the tournament is tonight against Nimba County. But they showed resilience, they showed bravery, and they showed belief. History bows, and it's Nimba County that becomes champions yet again.
premium Gary. This Gary now your Jaja Gary then, you know. See premium.
Always no code, no pay. But I wanna let enjoy me. Wanna let enjoy me.
What if I told you there's a place where you can find all your favorite African dishes right here in Crystal, Minnesota? At Grateful Family African Market, we offer the best African food products, authentic and perfectly preserved. Located at 6330 Bass Lake Road, Crystal, Minnesota, our market is a paradise for food lovers. From everyday essentials and spices to the rarest delicacies, our shelves are bursting with everything you need to prepare a delicious African feast we deliver all across the United States. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram as Grateful Family Africa Market for updates and special offers. Grateful Family African Market, the heart of Africa at your table. Call us at 612-8065-896 or 7633164133 for more information.
For decades, Liberia's education system struggled under the weight of conflict. Underinvestment and broken structures, classrooms once known for excellence lost their shine, and too many children were left behind, unable to read, write, or count at the level their futures demand. However, there is a new chapter unfolding in Liberia, a chapter shaped by President Joseph Yuma Boakar's commitment to rebuild the nation through education. His agenda places learning at the center of national renewal, recognizing that no country can rise above the quality of its schools. President Boakar's vision calls for restoring dignity, quality, and opportunity in every classroom, ensuring that the promise of Liberia's children becomes the foundation of Liberia's development.
The need was there. It was apparent. The data is there. And if we're going to develop any nation, we cannot disregard education. So the data that spoke to learning outcomes was one of the selling factors.
In communities across Liberia, classrooms are overcrowded. Teachers lack structural tools. Early grade instruction struggles without consistent materials. Leadership and supervision systems need strengthening. Liberia needed a bold, system-wide solution, and that solution has come.
Excel, we rise, we learn, we lead, build.
LRB Ship Express, your trusted door-to-door shipping partner from the Midwest in the USA to Liberia. LRB Ship Express is your go-to solution for fast, reliable, and affordable shipping services. Whether it's barriers, boxes, or personal items, we pick them up from right at your doors across the Midwest and deliver them straight to your loved ones in Liberia. Do you need it there quickly? Our air freight service gets your packages to Liberia in just a matter of days. Door-to-door convenience, secure and timely delivery, unbeatable rates. LRB Ship Express. For more information, call cell numbers 651-500-8973 or 612-806-5896. Visit our website at www.lrbshipexpress.com. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at LRB Ship Express. Ship with LRB Ship Express, where your shipment is our priority. Contact us today and let's get it moving.
My fellow Liberians, once again, the season has come when the heartbeat of our nation grows stronger, when sons and daughters from every county, every community, and every corner of our society gather under one flag to celebrate the National County Sport Meet. For decades, this meet has been more than a tournament. It has been a powerful expression of who we are. One people, one nation, one destiny. This event is not only a display of skill, courage, and sportsmanship. It is a living testimony that no matter our politics, tribe, faith, or background, we are forever tied together by a love for Liberia that no rivalry can break and no difference can weaken. As we cheer for our teams and rise with every goal, point, and victory, let us remember that sports may separate winners from runner-up, but a true victory belongs to all Liberians when we choose peace over conflict, unity over division, and patriotism over personal interests. From the peaceful waters of the Blue Lake to the bright horizon of Kipamas, from the mighty mountains of Nimba to the steadfast coastline of Grand Coup, from Lofa to Maryland, from Maserati to Sino, and across every village and town. I say to every Liberian, let your heart beat for Liberia. Let your actions honor Liberia. Let your voice lift Liberia. Let this game strengthen the bonds between us. Let them help us heal old wounds, rise above past disagreements, and walk boldly into a future where our nation stands tall, respected, and united among the nations of the world. On the field, one county lifts the trophy, but the greatest trophy of all is the peace, dignity, and togetherness we build as one people. Together, hand in hand, heart to heart, we can lift this country higher than ever before. Thank you, and may God richly bless the Republic of Liberia. I am the original countryman.
The keyboard referees in the final match. The keyboard referee in the final match. Nimba County. Boss Control, you are needed.